It's Jesse with Game Infinite here with another trailer reaction. This is a game that just dropped a trailer a couple days ago at GDC 2024. It's called Chrono Odyssey. I'm going into this one completely blind. I don't know anything about this game. I just heard, I had a couple people saying it looked cool, looked interesting. So let's do a trailer reaction. Let's watch this one together and tell me what you guys think of this game. Is this on your radar? Is this something look interesting to you? Let's watch it. All right, already out the gate looking beautiful. Looks like a dark fantasy, sci-fi, weird creatures. Okay. All right, so there's definitely some high fantasy elements. That looks stunning. That does right there. Okay, so some open world elements right here. This one was, I didn't really hear anything about it yet, so I was just really intrigued to check this one out. I like the world design. Definitely has like high fantasy, but darker. Okay. Cool. Some of this looks more like in-engine or gameplay, so it doesn't look super like... Alright. I'm intrigued. A lot of different character styles, so I wonder if you can like create your own character. That's cool. I like how they do the slowdown cinematic. That's interesting. Portals, always fun with portals. Okay, that enemy looks interesting. It's almost like kind of like an alien fantasy in a weird way. All right, so let's mute this and let's go back over and just kind of talk about it. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna pause a couple things here. Like I liked in that scene right there where you have like this like holographic sci-fi. It seems like that doesn't look like magic. That looks like technology. And I'm kind of pulling a little bit from the name of Chrono Odyssey, maybe having to do with time. Maybe there is some sci-fi elements to this, but it's definitely weird to see it's definitely weird to see like a very sci-fi element in such a fantasy world. So let's keep going. So the enemy types have, they look like some kind of weird zombie. There's definitely like this gray goo style enemy, like this theme of like they look very otherworldly. So you're seeing like these high fantasy characters facing off against this very otherworldly, almost alien looking faction. So that's interesting to me because it's this really interesting, I don't know, I'm immediately very intrigued. We got this dark high fantasy world but with a very sci-fi alien-esque enemy faction that seems to be at play here. So I'm curious to know more about the lore of what's going on, because yeah, this is one of those where like, yeah, you got trolls and you got like demon monsters and dragons and like you got these very traditional fantasy types. I like this scene right there really shows like there might be a lot of different like classes, like a class system, different character types you could choose from. So these slow-mo mechanics are kind of cool. They're probably just for the trailer, but something that intrigues me. I think that's kind of cool how they played with the cinematic nature of it a little bit. I want to know what's going on here. Like, we got this portal. We got, like, this someone in charge of this alien creepy faction. This dragon here looks otherworldly. So I want to know what's going on with this faction. Anything having to do with time, I'm there for it. This one is one that I think is really interesting for me. Tell me more what you guys think down in the comments. And let's see, put this one on our radar. Chrono Odyssey. Check it out.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy.